Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with all of you a stock that is about to go crazy tomorrow and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for this video. We drop those stocks of interest like you always do, and as we always do here on this channel, all right? Right after the intro. Alright, y'all, before we begin again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, alright? So let's get started. Right off the bat, we got the SPY over here. And for those of y'all who watched my last video, I told y'all specifically that this was the path that the SPY was going to take. Right over here at around like 10 p.m. last night, I told y'all that we were going to drop all the way down to 46.17 before we continue on with our uptrend all the way up to here, which was around 46.70. It got to 46.70 today, dipped a little into the close. I think we continue tomorrow. I'm not bearish on the market at all. I think more money is going to flood in, and I think we also going to touch around $4,700 tomorrow morning, around like after like an hour or maybe 2 hours have passed. All right, so that's my very honest opinion on the overall markets. Now, the stock that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for tomorrow, that stock is Nvidia. All right, and the reason why I want to share the video with all of you is because of this. If you take a look at the 1 hour, actually let's take a look at the 2 hour. I like the 2 hour. Yeah, if you take a look at the 2 hour, you can clearly see, well, it's not so clear, but it is there. It is there. There is a bullish pennant right over here, right, that broke out quite nicely. It broke out in the morning, and there was some volume in the morning right there. And also there was another clue intraday. If you take a look at the 5-minute chart and you zoom in right here, there is like another one that broke out, and it's right there. All right, it broke out right over here, consolidated, showed a rising 3 method right here, the combination of these 5 candlesticks, and then immediately started running. And so far it's doing quite well. Semiconductor stocks are doing well. It went up to 330. It then decided to go even higher towards the close, and I think that we're gonna open up at like 340 and then start running all the way up towards like 360 within the next few days. It may not happen all at once, right? It may take 4 days, it may take 5 days, it may take a week, right? It may not happen all at once, but I do think that it's gonna hit 360 very, very soon, maybe even higher. So definitely keep that one on your watch list for sure, all right? And since we're talking about stocks that are about to go crazy, and since we're talking about Nvidia, we must discuss AMD. All right, and AMD is also doing well. Again, this entire sector is doing phenomenal. A lot of money is trickling in here. The way the AMD looks, it looks like it wants to go parabolic. It has that structure to it. It has this thing going for it right over here. And when that thing breaks out, you can see massive amount of money come in. And I wouldn't be surprised to see AMD at like 180 at least, maybe 185 very, very soon. All right, I would say this week, but hey, I personally would say this week. I think by the end of the week you can get up there. If you look at the daily chart, it looks like it wants to go parabolic. Like it's 180 is not that far away. It's like right there, and I think it's gonna get there. So definitely watch these two stocks for a crazy move very, very soon. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The first one that we're gonna discuss. Somebody asked about SE. C Limited. All right, and in regards to this stock, long-term investors love this stock. I'm gonna tell you all right now, they really, really do. The reason why is because every single time it drops near the 200 moving average right over here, it has a tremendous bounce. As you can see, here's bounce number one, bounce number two, which lasted quite some time, right? And then we got bounce number three, bringing it all the way down to these, previous lows right over here. All right, all the way down to these lows. And right now, as you can see, it bounced quite well, and I think it's gonna keep going. I think that we're gonna go all the way up to 330 very soon, like somewhere in this region. That's me being conservative. I think it's going to get there. Then obviously, with more time and more money flooding in the market, it's going to pick back up and go towards 340 probably by the end of this section right here. All right, so definitely watch C limited for that move. I'm not bearish at these levels. I'm actually bullish. Now the next one that we're going to address, this one is actually another stock that y'all should be keeping your eyes on. It's Lucid. All right, it's Lucid. And the reason why I want to share Lucid with y'all along with the other two is because it's showing the same exact thing that the video is showing. It's right there. 4 hour, right? It's right there. All right. It broke out quite nicely. It was very clean in the morning, and it looks like it wants to go higher. It looks like it wants to take out the previous high of $60 and run towards 65. So definitely keep your eyes on that one as well. I don't have a problem with it. Looking at it from the daily, looks like a giant cup and handle. Like there's a giant cup right here. All right, the handle is a little small. It's a little small. It's not like it dropped all the way down here, consolidated, and then went on like a few weeks later. The handle is a little small, so I am a little bit concerned about it. But I wouldn't be surprised if it ran, especially with the momentum that we're seeing like starting today, and with the money flooding in the market. I wouldn't be surprised. So it's definitely something to keep your eyes on. Be cautious, but yeah, I think it can get to $65 very, very soon. The next one that we're going to address in this video, somebody asked about Dish Network. All right, and in regards to Dish Network, the stock got demolished. There was a bear flag at the top. I think I've talked about this one before. Maybe not. I'm not sure. The bear flag is at the top. It broke down, retested that level, and then earnings showed up. The reaction to earnings was terrible, right? The gap down wasn't too ferocious, but just the aftermath after earnings was just nasty. Very, very nasty. And it dropped by like $6, and it's been trending down ever since for about a month now, for about 5 weeks. So where is the bottom? I honestly, I wouldn't be short biased at these levels. Eventually, it's going to bounce. It's just a matter of when. So if you're looking to buy this thing, I would tell you either go small as a long-term investor, right? Because you probably like this company at this level. That's probably why you're asking about it. I would want to go small until it starts reversing and start climbing back above that level of support, which actually broke down just a little bit. All right, you can go small here, just don't go heavy, or just don't touch it at all. Like if you're an options trader, like you want to be really, really patient because timing is everything. Like if you're too early, you can get crushed by the Greeks. So just be careful. If you're gonna start buying calls on this one, I'm not touching it. It's just not. There's just better plays out there in the market. That's why I'm just leaving this one alone. The next one that we're going to address, somebody asked about AA, all right, and Alcoa Corporation. In regards to this one, this is another one that long-term investors really, really love. It just keeps growing and growing and growing, and it doesn't stop. Every time it has a period of consolidation, as y'all can see right here, there's a flag right there that broke out to the upside and just kept going and going and going again. And now we're seeing another period of consolidation. How long is this consolidation going to last? I'm not sure, but eventually it's gonna pop out of there to the upside. All right, so just keep your eyes on it. Be very patient. If you get in too early, you're gonna get crushed by the Greeks. Just a fair warning. Like if you just gonna buy calls over here, whether it's 1 month out or 2 months out, if it just stays in here for an entire month, like you're gonna lose all of your money. You don't want to do that. So just be mindful of that. Be very patient. I'm not touching the stock. It looks good overall, and obviously, if you're a long-term investor, I know you're probably gonna buy this thing anyways. You're gonna buy stock, right? But if you're an options trader, you want to chill. You want to wait. Those contracts are not going anywhere. I can tell you that right now. They're probably not moving that much. No, no. So that's my very honest opinion on this stock right here, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you would like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the very first link in the description of the video below. Also, if you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at Petanology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get set up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma, Petanology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, right? Enjoy the outro.